Let's place some joints in this arm mesh, and then that way we can take advantage of the twisting feature in the bone properties panel. So I'm just going to come over to the setup tab, and under add I'm going to use draw child joints, and I'm just going to make the upper arm, the lower arm. I like using a small little wrist bone, and then we'll just throw a big bone here. We could go ahead and set up the entire hand setup, but what I really want to show you is going to take place in the wrist. So I'm just going to go and add another one here, and then let's add another child here, just so we don't get too much crazy deformation going on in the hand, even though I'm trying to show you what's going on in the wrist. I'm going to go ahead and turn bones on, and let's go to perspective view, and I'm going to bounce back to my wrist and right here, and I'm just going to, on frame 10, I'm going to rotate it so that the hand moves up. And what we can see going on, let's just kind of zoom in, is we get a really unnatural twist, really unnatural deformation going on in that wrist. So what I can do, in the past I would use multiple bones in the forearm and do all kind of setups. But what I can do is go to P for properties and take advantage of the twist option. And as you can see, the twist option fixes that. Now it starts to twist back here. What I can do is interactively move this mini slider until I get the twist that I want. So now whenever I twist, I'm not getting an unnatural deformation in the wrist. It's twisting it along the length of my forearm, and I have full control over how much just by using a different value here. We can even go into negatives, which in this case we wouldn't want to, and we can go above 100%, which in this case we wouldn't want to. I'm just going to set it right around 75. Okay, and so now whenever I twist that wrist joint, it's going to give me what I want going on in the hand, and then it's not going to give me, let me turn off twist, it's not going to give me this pinching, this unnatural deformation here. So the twist feature in the bone properties panel is for use with joints, and it's a great tool for having full control over your deformations. Now, one other thing that we'll just take a look at and then we'll wrap up is, in another one of the videos we took a look at the automatic bone size, which is what we're taking advantage of right now. I'm going to hit D for display options, come over to handles and icons. I'm just going to slide this over here. Okay, and right now you can see that we're using the auto size bones. If I turn that off, they all become the same size and it becomes unusable unless I size this down. So I'm just going to size this down to say 10, and now instead of seeing a very small wrist, which might be hard to get at, now because all of them are the same size of a bone icon size of 11, we can grab that wrist much easier. So it's something to think about. You might not always want to use auto size bones, which in this case, if we were to size that back up, looks pretty good. Sometimes we just need to size down the bone icon size and leave auto size bones off, and that's an option there as well. So again, just a quick look at the twist option in the bone properties panel, as well as the bone icon size with auto size bones off.